Oh no, still no webcam. But while I figure this out, welcome back everybody to NGS Heroes of the Storm. Back here with another Archon cast. Tonight they're up against Anti-Clown Association. Doesn't even introduce you. Back with Swoopster. His name's right there on the screen. You know who he is. How do I make Chrome give up access to my webcam? Alright, I'm going to call you back in app Discord because that worked last night. Maybe this'll work. Yeah. Here we go again. Welcome back, Virtuoso.
Oh, I gotta bring up the chat screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look. I'm on stream. Alright. And we're launching into our draft.
We sure are.
First map tonight will be Battlefield of Eternity. We'll click back into me and Bay, not knowing anything about the current meta, and therefore I will be predicting Tracer ban. Oh, already we see
A Medivh ban. That's for you.
A deviation from the bans of last night, where they were banning Oriole and Deathwing Zarya every game.
That's a caster respect ban if I've ever seen one.
It's definitely a respect ban on me and not anyone in the game.
Yeah.
I guess Deathwing is OP, or no one feels like playing against it. Might be a Cho'Gall type situation.
Might be.
I don't know if you know this, but your cam's definitely not working right now, Bay.
I've fixed it. You're just on delay, you know. It'll come back.
I know how it is.
Yeah.
Alright, Abathur ban.
Alright, Abathur's out.
I did notice that
Medivh's out.
there were a few GMs on Anti-Clown Association, so...
I don't know if Anti-Clown Association understood which team was which last night, if that's where they got their idea for the Cho ban.
Potentially.
Ooh, Anna Li Ming immediately. Instant lock.
Yeah. Apparently Anti-Clown Association knows what they want.
They do. They've played this game before. They know what they like.
And apparently they weren't. Archon was not banning Oriole because they wanted Oriole, and they got her with the first pick. So I'm expecting a high DPS to be fuel for Oriole. Although my understanding is she was changed, that she doesn't need as much of a battery anymore. But they're gonna grab one anyways and Vala. I like it so far. Both these teams appear to know what they want, so guess we're gonna see how they respond in the second round.
Pretty classic Battlefield of Eternity draft so far.
And a classic Rexar ban.
A classic Rexar ban.
Again, I don't really know. I don't know if these bans are targeted. I mean, I know that I assume Ana Uther may be meta, but they're going straight for Greymane Mal'Ganis. I mean, they have this whole. I mean, they took all their time with the ban, but they didn't take any time.
Yeah, none.
Pick, so.
They're getting exactly what they wanted.
They're already hovering, apparently.
Yep. All right, so Anti-Clan Association's clearly going into this with a plan.
Do your worst.
And
okay, so that's the solo laner.
At second place in the division right now, I think we're going to see some strong play from them too.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's a very, very standard Hyper Carry Vala draft
certainly
from Archon. And there's a lot of blow up on the side of Anti-Clown Association. So I'm not sure if Mal'Ganis is... Okay, so I think Mal'Ganis is going to be their solo laner, and Varian will be with the team.
Likely, but it could go either way.
If I'm guessing correctly. But both are capable. I'd like to see a Twin Blades Varian if they have the balls. But probably not.
But probably not.
Taunt.
No one ever does.
Just gonna get taunt.
Yeah.
Varian was it was the longest time they spent on a pick. Still wasn't very long. It would lead me to think that he's probably their tank. Because I don't think Varian is like a great solo lane matchup against URL. Or at least I wouldn't think so. So Mal'Ganis definitely has this to sustain and wave clear to keep up, though.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, and we're in.
And we're in.
So on the left side for Anti-Clown Association, we're gonna have my pal Vince on Mal'Ganis, Quantum on Ana, Kelsier on Greymane, Goliath, or hold on, I can't really, Got Filth, sorry, on Li Ming, and Dude Abides on Varian.
Great. And on the right side, we've got JTR on the Johanna, Little Bex on the Oriole, Tythla on the Vala, Midnight Haze on the Junkrat, and Fatal Rampage on Urel. And if we go to game 3 tonight, I'll give these guys back their Pikachu names like they so badly want.
So I think I'm wrong, because Varian's going top lane here. So
he is, yeah.
Shows what I know. Some classic poking and prodding to start the game off, but nothing serious, no overcommitment. Just gonna be
Vala, oh, pause time. Vala's not
gonna
going
be nothing. It's gonna be a
Q
pause.
build.
Virtuoso in chat, surprised to not see a Tassadar pickup and rather a Junk. I assume that's just because of the amount of blow up. They want a battery in Junkrat in case they can't go too heavy with Vala. They're already poked down.
Yeah, perhaps.
Would be my guess.
Vala's not going hard Q build, which is interesting for me. I wonder if that just has changed since I last saw it, because that used to be very standard on this map to burn the Immortal.
Yeah, not sure. Other than that, I don't think we're gonna see. Oh, do I have? A little slow on that.
A little bit.
You're special.
That's a big sleep on Vala. But a good whip to get her to safety.
Yeah, just some simple damage trade here.
Not sure anyone was really looking for that. Maybe just a
No.
little bit of poking.
Yeah.
No immediate follow-up.
Archon seems to have the better wave clear so far, but it might just be a matter of focus, because Anti-Clown Association certainly has a lot of it in their kits.
I think it's going to take a little bit for the wave clear to come online for Anti-Clown Association. Greymane I mean, he has this cocktail, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And but Li Ming has to position for it. They're not really in a position to position quite as aggressively as Archon in these early stages. Ooh,
That's true.
Typhla
Vala's getting...
almost just got blown
Yeah.
up.
Wow.
That would have been a very poor start. But I will say that yesterday they said that it is classic Typhla to have an early feed to get into. Maybe it's worse for them that he didn't.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's a bad luck.
But it appears the Anti-Clown Association's patience is paying off because they got the better of all those trades, and I don't think Archon's going to be able to really come in and contest.
Maybe they
But they're
can.
gonna try.
Mal'Ganis is getting awful low there. But so's
So hurt
Typhla.
it.
I don't know if the damage wants to follow their tank up so quickly. Yeah, the camp will easily go over to Anti-Clown Association.
Meanwhile, it's pretty much still a stalemate at the top.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Hero's
see
pushing
Archon
in a little
get
bit,
back.
but
Gonna see some backs before the Immortal phase, see if any camps get taken out. Indeed. Anti-Clown Association's gonna take theirs out.
yeah, Archon headed for theirs too, a little later. Should still have plenty of time to finish it before the spawn, though. That camp's all cleared up bottom lane.
I shall purge your evil from this land of demons.
And we're gonna see Anti-Clown Association getting the earlier start on this Immortal.
Already a few thousand HP burned through.
Don't think Archon's gonna even get a hit in before.
No, they've just come right to defend. Varian taking some damage. He'll get away just fine, though. Vala's really eating those orbs right now.
It's definitely been good all-around play by Anti-Clown Association. We're still waiting for our first kill of the game.
We're approaching halftime here. I think Vala will be able to poke it out before much happens towards their own Immortal. Yeah, there it is.
Please don't break this spine.
And
That looks
Archon's
like we're
just
just
looking
gonna
to, yeah, burn down as much as they can before they ultimately have to defend here.
This is going to hurt.
And we'll get a little past half, it looks like, which isn't too bad for a first spawn.
Anti-Clown Association did send Mal'Ganis and Varian to stall. Did an alright job. Archon only barely got it below their half.
Arch shines on.
Now it is only first Immortal, but Greymane and Li Ming bring some serious pushing power, so I want to see how aggressively Anti-Clown Association is playing here. Granted, solo laners are still split off at this point in the game, and they will be until 10.
Yeah, they're not diving too hard, but they're looking to keep a little pressure with this Immortal at least.
Yeah, no, it looks like they got a little bit of poke damage on Ana, making her play a little bit more passive. But Mal'Ganis is going in here.
Oh yeah, Johanna's
Maybe
getting
just
a little
stalling.
low here. They might be able to take her out. Yeah, they do.
Indeed, they
That
do.
reset on Li Ming almost let her take out Junkrat as well. Oh, Vala's in trouble. Yeah, she falls. Oriole next. Yeah, and that's a triple kill on the side of Anti-Clown Association.
Yeah, that seemed like a little bit of a miscommunication between Oriole and Vala. Vala playing a little bit too aggressively there and just getting caught out. Not the start you want to see, because they're gonna get this fort poked down as well.
Yeah, definitely a strong first Immortal for Anti-Clown Association.
Yeah, that's a little bit more than you typically expect to get.
Exactly.
It only gave them slightly less than a level, but still, this is a map that can snowball out of control if your team can consistently win Immortals.
I think the way the timing is right now, it should mean that they're fighting with 10s for at least a part of the next Immortal phase.
We do have a trap set up here bottom in case Varian steps out while his team is taking the camp up top. But appears he didn't take the bait.
Yep.
I will reach your
Anti-Clown Association's gonna have a big advantage going into this.
Yep, they're about to hit 10. They'll get 10 probably before this Immortal comes down.
Certainly will.
And we'll see if they opt to defend, or, I mean, they have great race, so it's potential that they just send Mal'Ganis and Varian to stall again while their DPS do all the damage, but I'd like to see their
There's
approach.
their level 10. Bruiser camp comes up in 10 seconds, so if they need to retreat and do that, it's an option for them. Looks like right now they're just looking to, use their advantage and do some immortal damage.
These are defense. Ooh,
Vala in
getting
trouble.
A lot of damage.
Dies very quickly.
Oh, I think that's going to be a pretty quick halftime.
Yeah, should be.
And it's
Archon
a
not quite
multi-shot
playing
build.
safe enough.
And, you know, I think multi-shot build is actually the standard build for Vala with an Oriole. Although, like, you're right that the Monster Hunter build is usually for this map, but the multi-shot build is better. Fueling Orioles, healing.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
I guess it's a matter of which thing is the priority for the team here. Oh, Johanna barely able to make it out alive there. Oh, Mal'Ganis chases her down with his heroic.
Oh, and it's Resurrect, so she's going to be right back, and Mal'Ganis is probably going to be in trouble here.
Yeah, there he goes. Johanna's
Not that
back
it's
to
gonna
life.
matter much.
Yeah. Anti-Clan Association still easily able to clean up this immortal before
Takes
Archon
a
can
little
get here to
bit
defend.
out of their pushing power, but Mal'Ganis should be up in time
Oh.
to help them.
But they're able to take out the Ana. And maybe Varian as well.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, there he goes.
That, and that brings us almost right back to even in terms of experience. Just a quick immortal defense should be a simple defense.
Should be. The Clown Boys can't push with this, certainly. Urel's getting some pressure from Greymane right now.
Tempting push, but Uriel handled it very well with that traded W. Immortal will get most of this for it, but not all of it.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
And we're gonna go back to jockeying position. Guess in this slight reprieve, we'll talk about talents a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot is unusual. I believe the traps build is meta for Junkrat. Everything. We are seeing Triumvirate again. I assume the Triumvirate is just now the meta level 4 pick for Li Ming, 'cause we saw that on the Li Ming build yesterday.
We did.
We apologize for being slightly ignorant. We have not played a lot of Heroes of the Storm in the past few months. We're just coming back to cast for a few friends
Yeah.
and have some fun.
It's been a while for casting, too. I don't think I've done this in 3 seasons.
Yeah. We do see Subdue coming out from Johanna, which is the very questionable to complete quest, especially against a team that's not really super melee heavy.
Yeah, the
and we
extra
are
slow
seeing
that
invade.
comes in baseline is helpful, though.
Yeah.
Even if you never finish the
quest.
quest.
On the side of Anti-Clown Association, and they did manage to steal
Oh, yeah.
this
Big
Shaman camp.
Blessed Shield Riptire Wombo there, but it's not enough to close anything out. Title's in trouble.
Did not
Li
get
Ming
the
able to finish her off, but she's coming back with Resurrect right in the middle of the enemy team.
And that is the first time I've seen the same hero on the multi-kill animation.
Johanna able to go down as well.
Find them.
So I think it goes without saying that is very bad for our.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. They've got the
Not
Bruiser
only-
camp pushing top lane.
Yep.
They're down 2 heroes. And the Immortals are up. This is probably a keep.
Yeah, if not more. This could be a quick game of Battlefield of Eternity, as it does happen sometimes. So far, it's really just been all Anti-Clown Association.
Yeah, 8 kills to 3 really speaks to the flow of the game so far.
Not that it's over. We did see last Immortal. We saw Archon get a few kills after Anti-Clown Association had won the Immortal to make their defense good and catch back up in the experience. And we can see the same thing. It does happen a lot on Battlefield.
Yeah, and they had a Vala going quickly down here. Oriel might be able to resurrect her, but it might just end up being in the middle of the enemy team again. Johanna and Oriel fall as well. Junkrat too.
They're probably just gonna let your owl run away.
Yeah.
Run away, but that's about as good as a 5
Greymane's
for
gonna
nothing.
chase her down a little bit. Yeah, Li Ming as well. They're going for the 5. Yep.
Indeed they did.
It's a full team wipe.
And basically full shield immortal.
Yeah.
So
Archon's in trouble. But we saw them rough start first game yesterday as well. Maybe this is just their signature move and they'll still rally.
it's possible. So it's definitely going to be a keep. I'd say almost certain.
Yes. Yes.
They'll all be up. Archon will all be up by the time they get. You
But
really
it's
want
a-
to start defending this Angel up this lane because right now it's going to have range attacks until that shield goes down, and this looks like
Yeah.
JTR is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it
Does
takes
manage to-
more than half of his health and damage very quickly.
It's a very difficult situation when you're against an Ana healer because you want to step up, but you get your
Wow.
healing turned off.
Vala
That's-
just deleted by Li Ming. That's that 2-level advantage right there.
Yes, and that's when most of your damage is locked into one character. It's going to be another kill, and I think it's going to be at least one more here on Midnight Haze. And that might be game, unfortunately. Yep, that's Vala going down again. I think
Yeah.
seals the deal. They just don't have a lot of damage left.
Not really anyway.
So-
Archon could drag this one out now.
Yep. Quick game on game 1 of Battlefield of Eternity. Just really well executed by Anti-Clown Association. Unfortunate. I like to see how these teams change up on the next game. Maybe not a hyper carry approach, or maybe they go hyper carry again and commit harder to it instead of Junkrat. Take a Tassadar. Maybe that little bit of extra protection could have made the difference, but can't be sure now. That's certainly not a series. Is certainly not over. So
Certainly not.
we've seen Battlefield of Eternity is one of those maps that can just end very quickly because of the power of the Immortals. Sometimes you just get snowballed. It's Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah. Yrel topping the siege damage charts this game. A lot of minion damage.
Li Ming coming in very, very high above the second place.
Very
in
high
hero
above.
damage at
Yeah.
57,000.
By the numbers, it actually looks like Junkrat was the hyper carry hero that game.
He was indeed. He was indeed. We're seeing 7 deaths on the Vala and 5 deaths on the Johanna. So Johanna keeps
Tough
dying.
game for
It's
Archon.
Tough to protect your hyper.
Yeah. Those numbers are a little inflated by some unfortunately timed and placed resurrections, though.
Yes, it was. But yeah, very well played game by the Li Ming, and honestly, really good support play by just really good play all around. I really, the coordination by any Clown Association showed. I know that a few of their players were GMs, and they played like it. So
They certainly did.
it'll take a lot for Archon to get back into this series, but maybe they'll take us to a comfort. Is it their map pick second or?
I'm still waiting on an update from the teams.
All right. Well,
We're going to
It's
Tomb
their
of the
map-
Spider Queen.
all right. I think that is a comfort pick for Archon. I'm not 100% sure. So maybe they take us somewhere that they like and play a strategy that they're a little bit more comfortable.
Perhaps. Getting set up in the lobby now. Where are you at, Swoopster? Invite to game. Oof indeed, Virtuoso. Oof indeed.
That was a quite large oof. Oh, hey, look, we got Lex in the chat. Hey, what's up, Lex? You're beautiful.
Alright, getting started here in a moment. Oh. Oh. Something happened. The lobby fell apart.
It looks like we lost one whole team. Give us a moment while we deal with technical issues.
Hmm.
I was stuck in the lobby.
You're stuck. Oh no.
Well, I was. Hold on, let me just join the game. There we go.
There we go. Alright. One false start, trying it again.
What makes me look like a doc? Oh, I guess doctor's probably just like a cute nickname that you're giving me. I thought you were commenting on my appearance. I was gonna say I don't look very smart.
Not smart, just medical.
Yeah, just medical.
Alright, so this will be that first ban on Tracer that we've been expecting for 4
of course.
games now.
The Tracer ban is coming in now.
Yeah.
I mean, if Vala Hypercarry doesn't work, you go to Tracer
That's
Hypercarry,
right.
everyone.
Yeah.
This is Overwatch. You just go Tracer Genji.
There's no way Anti-Clown Association doesn't see that coming, though.
Obviously.
Yeah.
For this game, I think I'd like to see all Overwatch characters.
Like 14, or I guess 16 now,
Yeah.
Overwatch characters?
Everyone's favorite
Yeah.
Blizzard game, Overwatch. Oh, this
Archon
time,
banned their own Oriole, I guess. That's
Archon will opt for the Oriole
a
ban.
flame ban against Bex.
It cancels out the respect ban from
It
yesterday, I
does.
think.
It does.
Oof.
Lexotulan, we have no idea. We have no idea if anything cool is coming up.
Yeah, Lex, you're asking the wrong
Yeah.
people.
These comps are as much of a surprise to us as they are to you.
I have not seen any garage bans or picks since in the last 2 days. So
Yeah, no.
I guess
checking in.
they felt it was strong enough to ban. I know that I think JTR prefers Johanna since that's basically all we've seen him play. And
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna
there it
give
is
Johanna
again.
that again.
Yeah. Definitely sticking to what they know, Archon.
I'm certainly slowly learning the meta since we're seeing the same 12 or so here.
There's the Cho'Gall again! Oh, man.
It never ends this.
Well, that's why they don't want the garage.
that does explain it.
Good
we'll
times.
see if Archon takes the same sort of approach they did last game against Cho'Gall. Interesting that they banned
Which is
Sylvanas.
struggle against it, but then steal a win at the last minute anyway.
Yeah. See, I guess the Sylvanas ban is because then they can't just counter push against you and win the counter push. Medivh, yeah. I mean, the Medivh ban makes sense. Medivh with Cho'Gall can be super cancer if it's played correctly. And I assume since
Absolutely.
they first banned Medivh last game, that there must be a Medivh player on Anti-Clown Association. So, super safe ban. And we're going to see the Greymane ban. Cursed Bullet is devastating 40% of Cho'Gall's health right off the beginning of the fight. It's
Can't
not
have
pretty.
that.
For the alliance of
Anduin makes a lot of sense. You can pull people away from Cho'Gall. I mean, here's the thing you have to understand about Cho'Gall if you're new to the game here, which I don't think anyone in this chat is. Cho'Gall makes the game about him. So every other pick now is going to be about Cho'Gall. And Raynor, he is great AA, can sustain damage. I believe he gets Giant Killer % damage on a certain talent tier. So Mal'Ganis is, I mean, they still need a tank, so. And they played Mal'Ganis comfortably last game, so makes sense as a pick.
Need to update the score here real quickly. Give Anti-Clown Association the point they've earned.
Thank you for understanding that, Lex. For some reason, the people we've been casting the last 2 days
they just don't
understand that Tracer's the strongest hero in the game. Everyone knows that. Alright, so the Malthael pick is both, I mean, it's both a solo laner that they need, like, solo laner slash dual soaker that they need, and it is something to take away from a percent damage option for Archon. So, clever drafting here.
Very clever.
Anti-Clown Association. And we're going to get more percent damage anyways. Also, a capable, percent damage and a capable lane soaker slash dual soaker in Leoric. So, I mean, the strategy you're going to have to expect to see because of this is going to be similar to yesterday. It's going to be probably Malthael and Leoric dual soaking against each other, while the other 4 all just kind of ARAM it down.
Yeah, not really much choice, honestly. This is what happens when you keep running into Cho'Gall.
Yeah, Cho'Gall. That is one thing I definitely don't miss about this game, is playing against Cho'Gall. The bane of any ranked league. Alright, so we're loading in for the Anti-Clown Association on the left. We're going to have My Pal Vince on Mal'Ganis, Kelsier on Gaul, Dude Abides on Cho, Got Filth on Malthael, and Quantum on
Ana. Over here on the right, we've got JTR and Johanna again, Midnight Haze on Junkrat, Fatal Rampage on Leoric, Tythel on Raynor, and Little Bex on the Anduin.
Yeah, sorry if I cut out a lot. I was rewatching the broadcast yesterday, and I noticed that the end of my sentence tends to cut off.
I think we might just be letting go of push to talk a moment too soon.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a potential of that. So we're going to have the standard mid-lane skirmish to try and get the first wave down faster than the other team so that you can start rotating. That will go to the side of Anti-Clown Association. And it looks like we're actually going to have traditional lanes here. We're going to have just Malthael laning bottom, probably against Leoric, yep. And then 4 rotation on the top 2.
Yeah. At least for the early game, it'll be a pretty standard tomb matchup. Oh, Cho'Gall blown in by the Junkrat mine, but shove on hand to escape.
Well, as I say that, they are just continuing to brawl top as Leoric and Malthael both rotated up to mid lane to grab something. But now they're back. JTR in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, Archon's taking a lot of poke damage here. And nothing they're
Into
putting
this.
out really seems to stick, thanks to Ana.
Yeah, when you have Cho'Gall body blocking you, it's real hard to get around him. He is about as fat as almost any character not named Asmodan in the game. Well, I guess, and now Deathwing.
It's a shame Archon always bans Deathwing. I'd like to see him in a match.
You and me both, brother. We're going to see both teams going to take their night camps mid. It is the appropriate timing for that, as the turn-ins are starting to come up. People are starting to get close to the correct gem amount. Neither team ahead in gem count so far. They appear to have gotten all of them.
I've just learned that Lex doesn't have any respect for Fatal Rampage.
I did see that as well, yes.
Yeah. These lanes are playing out very interestingly.
There's definitely no rhyme or reason to it.
No.
People just are in lanes. I mean, they're getting all the soak and they're
They are,
getting all the
they are.
gems, so I can't really complain. And Malthael is getting 18 in there, but it is definitely not. It doesn't feel as organized as it must be. Raynor almost got in trouble there, if not for a good Junkrat trap. And kind of stepping up a little far here, but still mounted. Junkrat blows Cho'Gall away, stopping that from ever becoming into
Archon's
anything.
able to steal the first Web Weaver phase.
JTR sneaking down to the bottom cap to get it in. First Web Weaver, not usually expected to do much. It's not very strong, but it's out, and we'll see. We'll see how much they can capitalize on it. Hope, ideally for them, they want to at least get 2 front walls, and then and ideally both of the fountains from those lanes. Is
Ideally.
usually the most you expect. Usually
Yeah.
the average you expect from this, most you expect is a fort as well.
Yeah. It's definitely a one-sided game if you get more than a single fort in this first phase.
And Mal'Ganis is getting blown pretty out of position
Yeah.
here, but not.
Ooh.
Oh,
Malthael falls.
I missed a Malthael death. I'm not 100% sure how that happened. I apologize.
No. Dead to Nexus forces somehow. It might have been a Web Weaver blast or something.
It could have been. He could have been coming out of a skirmish with Leoric and just been low on health and got hit by something. Most likely. Oh, Typhon.
Raynor's
under
in
a lot of
trouble.
pressure.
Leap of Faith able to get him out, but now we don't have it to save Johanna if she stays in trouble. Oh,
And now we might
Mal'Ganis
have a
might
dead
fall in
Mal'Ganis.
return.
That's 26
Oh.
gems, but he does manage to walk away.
Yeah, neither team able to secure a kill there.
Did not get top wall. Did get middle wall and middle fountain, and
Not
didn't quite
bottom
get
wall
bottom
either.
wall.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Not bad, though,
Ideally,
for a
they would've
first.
gotten this wall. Especially
And the
with
kill on
Malthael
Malthael's
death.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, but with the Malthael death, you would have expected them to get a little bit more bottom, but it's alright. It's early game. Respawn timers are really low. And Malthael is very good at defending waves.
Yeah. I think Leoric had to back out a little bit because the Web Weaver was gone already and he was low on health.
And they are possibly going to get it. Nope. Leoric gets in for the interrupt.
Fatal Rampage gonna be death number 2 of this game.
But he is a Leoric, so it's not that big of a deal.
Not that big a deal.
That's partially what he's there to do. But he does not stop. He only stalls turn-ins. He doesn't stop them. So it is going to be a blue Web Weaver face for Anti-Clown Association here. And we'll see if they can get the desired output. Second Web Weaver is going to be a little bit stronger than the first, but not too much.
Leap of Faith, not able to save Raynor because Last Rites came out on him.
And that's unfortunate. That's a lot of damage to defend
is,
the Web
it
Weavers
is.
down.
It takes a lot of
Riptide.
damage from Riptire, but well, she was starting at full health, so it's a bit of a waste, I'd say. A little early for it.
I think it was mostly there.
Light Bomb and Falling Sword come out. Put a little pressure on the back line, but I don't think it'll be enough to save this fort.
I think Cho'Gall can
JTR
chase
might
him
fall to
down.
Cho'Gall, yeah. Yeah, he will.
Waste a little bit of time. They do manage to get middle Web Weaver down in that time. Bottom Web Weaver got handled very nicely by Fatal Rampage, but I think they are going to lose top 4 here.
It looks
Not
like
much they
it.
can
And
do
they
about
almost lost mid as well. That's a strong
Yeah.
push from the side of Anti-Clown Association.
Did manage to keep bottom well, but you know, it's a very well played Web Weaver phase, but
Definitely.
nothing devastating. Nothing devastating at all.
Yeah. And Anti-Clown Association has enough gems to turn again and push some more if they'd like. And it
Not
looks like
that.
that is what they're posturing to do.
And if they manage to do that, all ults are going to come up for Archon. Gauls will not be up in time for this team fight, but they're
Yeah.
not looking.
Archon's not able to stop this, so
Yeah.
the pressure
Anna did start
remains.
bottom siege camp. Anna started bottom siege camp as they were turning in, but that is revealed to the members of Archon.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
A lot happening during that fight. Looks like Johanna's going to diving sword in, but I'm not sure she can really get anything. Putting Ando in a very bad situation. Anduin's going to go down, and JTR is probably going to go down as well.
Yep.
Leaving Tythel, and, well, Junkrat and Leoric are already back up, so they'll have 3 people to defend these web weavers if
Tythel survives Skull's damage here. Oof.
Whew. This is getting to a tough situation. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they're going to get a keep out of this push. It's a long way for the web weavers to walk, but it is a possibility, and it would be very bad for the side of Archon.
Archon looks to be in a tough spot now. Pressure on their keep walls in all 3 lanes. Top web weaver's gone though, so Leoric's able to keep those catapults at bay. And Anti-Clan Association's looking to press this keep, and with this quick kill on Raynor, they might be able to.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Riptire out.
That Riptire did not get a lot of value. It just got ice blocked by Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall did take a lot of damage from Leoric there, but they're definitely going to, they got the keep. I'm not sure how much else they're going to really be able to get with this push, but it's a lot of value.
It is a
Not
lot of
gonna
value.
Yeah, there's going to be catapults pushing this bottom lane, and it's going to be a constant nuisance for our.
Leoric might be able to sneak a turn in and get some counter pressure happening, but it'll be a risky move to try and sneak behind Anti-Clan Association right now.
And they did grab them. They invaded the Middle Knights camp, and looks like they're looking to push with it, maybe get a little bit of damage on this mid keep, but it's falling fairly quick. And they'll walk away.
Yeah, Anti-Clan Association looking to just play it safe until they hit their 16 advantage in a short moment.
They're 26 gems away from their next turn in, but Archon is sitting on enough gems to turn in. Probably gonna wait. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're
scouting it. He might want
Probably gonna
to.
look to do it before Anti-Clan Association hits 16.
Leoric chasing a
Anti-Clan
little deep
situation.
if he's going to be the one to turn the gems in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure they want to fight here.
Not really. But they
Well,
might just be trying to force before 16, thinking it's their only chance at this.
Yeah.
Leoric taking a lot of damage. Alganis as well. Ooh. Archon's starting to hurt a little bit. They've dived into the backline on Anna. Leoric falls, Johanna falls. Alganis on the backline here. They might get Junkrat out of this as well, with Anduin so zoned out. Yeah, there's the Junkrat kill. And Archon lost their turn out of that, so that's a tough spot to be in. This might be game. Anti-Clan Association's looking for it to be.
Yeah, they were pinging core there, and it looks like
Yeah.
they're going to move on to it after they destroying that key.
Raynor in trouble.
Yeah. Anti-Clan Situation doesn't have any alts, but it's probably going to be enough.
I think
But
it
we'll
will.
see.
They have a good minion wave here and some good damage in their team. I don't know if there's anything Archon can do.
Full health Cho'Gall still, yeah. And that's going to
Yeah.
be game 2 and the last of our series.
All right.
And
a
this
quick
series
game.
will go over 2-0
Yeah.
to Anti-Clan Association.
Well, kudos to them. It was a well-played series on the side of Anti-Clan Association. They looked really dominant both games.
Yeah, it was 2 well-played games.
Yeah.
Overwhelming with the Cho'Gall in the second one, and in the first one, just playing just really, really solid, coordinated team fight.
Damage charts look pretty even. Yeah, by the numbers. I mean, kills aside, the teams look pretty even, but... And
Yeah,
Clan
just
Association really just controlled the map that whole game.
team fights just look a little disorganized on the side of Archon.
Mhm.
Just never really figured out how they were trying to win.
No, they weren't
I
able
mean,
to execute their wombo combo as well as they did yesterday, that's for sure.
yeah, just not really able to get Cho'Gall, and sometimes they're going backline trying to get Anna, and just didn't quite ever get her down. I mean, they only got a multi-all kill that one.
Alright. I'm gonna whisper them and see if anyone wants to come and chat with us.
Sure.
Alright. No immediate response from the clans. Not sure anyone's available for us. Oh wait, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna end your call here so that we can get in a chat with them. Alright. My pal Vince is going to join us in the interview in just a moment. My pal Vince, hello.
You are currently muted.
Server muted. There we go.
There you go.
Well, hey.
Congratulations on the wins tonight. Those were some dominant looking games.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what do you think led to your? I mean, both games were just really overall dominant. Just not just on the map, kills wise, team fight wise. It seemed like you guys were just kind of a step ahead and everywhere in the game. What do you guys think led to your success? Do you think it was just like the map strategy, your drafting, execution? Where do you guys feel? What do you guys feel went right for you tonight?
The first map was just us playing a very comfortable map with a very comfortable comp that were almost every single time you run it on that map, basically. I think it's just a lack of them like knowing what we play, and that's just our most comfortable map, and that's just our most comfortable comp. Second time I ever experimented with Cho'Gall, we think he's just dumb. So,
Do you play a lot of
You're right about
Cho'Gall?
that.
Do you play him often?
Dude says he has like 400 games with them.
Oh wow, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, that's a handful. Yeah,
It
I
is.
mean, I'd say the first game looked a lot like. I mean, just the play was really clean. There was a lot of times Vala just kind of got blown up out of nowhere. Li Ming was kind of the all-star of that game. Yeah, so I mean, it's hard to ask a lot of questions from two games that were so straightforward. But I guess how you feeling going into playoffs? Do you feel like you guys are favorites? Do you feel like there's anyone you're really looking out for?
Obviously, Perfect Gems and Regen are super duper good, and I think we can compete with them. And we've beat them before, and we could do it again. And but I really respect those teams, so I'd like to see us play. It'd be really fun.
Is it so? Is every team making playoffs right now? Is what I heard.
This is news to me. I don't know.
Well, because I
Yeah.
think the 2 teams dropped out of the whole.
Yeah,
of
it looks
the-
like there's only 8 left in the division, so I think
so
that
there's
is
only 8
correct.
teams left. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you guys are sitting pretty in the standings. It seems like you're sitting in second, and you just had a 2-0 win, so that'll only advance your position. So, looks like you have good chances. I don't have any more questions. What do you have anything?
Anything you want to say? I want to shout out my mom for being my mom.
Great shout out.
Shout out moms everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
All right. Shout out to Vince's mom.
It's his mom. All right, man.
Love you so much.
Thanks for playing and let us gas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good games tonight.
also shout out CPX. I love him.
All
That's
right.
it.
All right, sounds good, man. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thanks for joining Twitch chat. Who knows if or when we'll be back at this, but we had a good time.
Yep. Hope you guys had as good of a time as we did.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to improve our casting. Try to stop talking over each other so much.
Maybe one day. Maybe if we do
one
it.
day.
Maybe if we
Often
ever
enough and
cast.
get a system. It'd be a good start. I'm not
It
gonna
would
lie to
be.
you.
It would be a good start. All
Yeah,
right.
that's gonna be all for us tonight. Love
Yeah.
you, stream.
See ya.